Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 357 of the Level Up program and day number 67 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue-collar craps style of play. On YouTube side, I think we got Craig from Old Bay Craps checking in #1, followed up by Uncle Hoku, JR Joel, and Ada. And Ada goes, I hope that your internet is good today. I hope so too. It was weird. Normally about halfway through my program, sometimes it fizzes out on me, but it comes right back and I'm able to get back into it. Yesterday, the internet went out. My cameras went out. Both my computers went out. My connection to OBS, to YouTube, everything just like, just popped. It was weird. So I was frustrated, went upstairs, was getting ready for bed. All of a sudden I hear a big bang. And I look outside and a tree branch, and I'm talking a tree branch that was about 8 inches round, dropped out of the tree onto my backyard. So I mean, it was a little bit of rain yesterday. It was just kind of a weird all around day. So the problem we had yesterday, I don't think is my normal problem. But anyway, we're gonna continue on where we left off yesterday. We were on shooter number 4 yesterday, and we had set a point of 6. We rolled a 4, and then we rolled another 6, and then the puck went off. So I had at the time $30 on the 5 and 9, $36 on that 6 and 8. So we're going to try to get a new point established, and then we're going to pressure that 6 and 8 up to $54. So if you're playing well with Crapsee, click that live tab. We got 9 people on Crapsee. You got 14 people watching, 2 likes, and all bets set. We're going to continue on with that 2-4-2-1 dice set that we had going yesterday. So dice out. And we have a leaner here, but it should come down on a 6. Oops, it came down on a 4, but it was a 6. So we have a 2-6-8, the Duracell 8. And he says, go out, support free live content and give that thumbs up. So we have a 2-6-8. So it's marked a point of 8. And again, like I said, we're going to make that 6 and 8 look like $54. So we're going to add in, if you're not hearing comms, the comms is working, Lazy Dog. Just, it is your car Bluetooth. Yes, the comm is working on this side at least. Just get out and get back in, and this should work for you. $54 on the 6 and 8, 30 on that 5 and 9. That last one was a primary on top on that left side, and an implosion on the right side. No, there's a primary towards us. What do we have? We had a 6 on top. Yeah, primary on top towards us. So that is a single pitch of the dice. Again, we're going to go with the 2-4-2-1 dice set, which is the cousin 2 stuff. So KPI different again today. Yeah, I'm looking for something I like. I didn't like those numbers on the side there, Joel, yesterday. Good morning, Mike. And we'll call this all bet set and dice out. So trying to clean it up a little bit. I have a lot of stuff on that screen. It looks really busy, so I'm trying to minimize some of the stuff and keep the other stuff intact. So dice out. And we have a 2-2 hard for the Ian Double Deuce. 2-2, it's going to cruise with Brian from Holy Roller. So that's a primary on top on both sides. And again, we are looking for an inside number here so we can get out of the shooter. Two, 4, 2, 1 is what we're going to stick with. That last one was a safe result. And we'll call this all bets set here. Dice out. A little short in that landing zone. We have a 369 center field 9. Oops. Darn it, I did it again. Let's get back up there so we can get that entered in correctly. And we got 3-6. There we go. So we were looking for an inside number. Unfortunately, that was the 9, which we got to pressure that up now. We're going to pressure the 5 and 9 up to $50. And now the next inside hit will get us out of the shooter with a little bit of profit. If I would hit the 6 or 8, that would have been enough to get to that break-even point on the shooter. That was an implosion or a single pitch towards us on the left die, and that was a single pitch towards us on the right die. So that was a primer on the back side. 2-4-2-1 is the die set. Good morning, Earl. And we'll call it all bets set. We have $84 brought back. We have 208 on the table. And dice out. Veered off into the corner, but we have a 415. That would be the trucking camper. So now we did get out of this shooter, which is perfect. And that is, again, going to put us in profit for this shooter. And then we're going to go back out on the table. So let's bring our bets down first. And we're going to go down to $30 on the 6 and 8. And we're going to pick up a $25 5 and a $15 field. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use that field bet to populate the 9, 10, and 4. And if we hit a 5, 6, or 8, we can still make $15, which we can also populate those other numbers. So any hit here is going to populate these next numbers. So we'll call this all bets set. Again, single pitch away on that left side and a single pitch away on the right side. So those are primary on the front face this time. Last time was on the back side. And all bets set. Good morning, Dr. No. Here we go. And we got a 6-5 mid-mo yo. That is Cheeto coming to us from above. And that's going to be a field hit for us. So we're going to be able to take that $15, or we'll put that on a 9. So we'll put $15 there. And we're going to keep that field bet up. We need that 10 and 12 for the tall. We need the 2 and 3 for the small. And that one was an explosion on that left die and a double pitch on the right die. So that is a safe result for the cousin 2 die set. And let's go all bets set again. Dice out. A little bit long on that again. We got a 6-2-8. Duracell 8. That is a repeat dice combination for today. Our dice result, I should say. And that's going to allow us to pick up another $15. We'll pick up the, actually we're going to take the field down. We're going to go right up on the 4 and the 10 for $15 a piece. So now we are all the way across on our bets. And that is $189 brought back to the rack. We have $130 on the table. And now we're going to start trend betting upwards from here. So 2-4-2-1 is the dice set. That last one was an explosion on the left side, primary on the right side. So one dice off axis. That is a safe result. Lazy Dog, have a great day. Thank you. And let's go all bets set here. Days out. A little short, but we have a 3-3 hard 6, the double degen. So we're going to pressure this 6 now from $30 up to $48. So we're going to do a little bit of a jump here. So it's going to be going up 3 units. And is that our point? 6. I don't know why it shows that we have a 6 for a point. Oh, 8 was the... we hit the point, so that was a come out roll. Darn it. So I'm going to take that back down again to $30. I apologize. So that was a come out roll. We hit the point of 8, which paid out, and that got us out of the shooter. Now we're back on a point of 6. So let's mark that point of 6. So I should probably pay a little bit more attention to what I'm doing here. 2, 4, 2, 1 is a dice set, and I'll bet set. A little bit wild on that one. We got a 5, 4, 9, the hard 9, the big daddy match. So again, that's gonna be a double pitch on that left die. And an implosion on the right dice. That's 1 dice off axis. Safe results. 2, 4, 2, 1. Yeah, we're gonna pressure that 9 up to $25. So now we have 210 brought back to the rack. We have 140 on the table. Again, our goal was to get up to 2,200. If I took everything off the table, I'd be at 2157 right now. If I lost everything on the table, we would be up by $16 total for the bankroll. So let's call this all bets set and dice out. And I should have pulled them down. 1, 6, 7. Both dice landed and they both rolled over to the left. So I just had that gut feeling I should take my bets down, but I didn't. And it is what it is. So that is a 7 ouch. We'll reset again. That is a warning sign, obviously. We'll keep an eye open for that on the come out here. Again, we're going to go back on no line bet. Got 19 people on Crapsee, 20 people watching. And let's call this all bets set here. And this is going to be shooter number 5. Remember, we are continuing where we left off yesterday. So let's go dice out. And we have a 628, another Duracell 8 for the day. So let's mark the point of 8. And again, we are going to go $30 on the 5 and 9, 36 on that 8 and 6. And we're going to go back to the 2, 4, 2, 1. And that last one was a primary on the top on the right side, and that was an explosion on the left side, which is a safe result, 1 dice off axis. Thank you, Leadum. Good morning. And all bets set. Let's go dice out. And we got a 2, 3, 5, Justice 5. Dice kind of jumped up twice on me on that one. It was a little bit of a weird landing, if you will. So we're going to pressure the 5 and 9 up to $50, and also we'll go 4 units each. And our goal is to hopefully get the 5 or 9 again in a row here. And if that would be the case, then we'd be able to come out of the shooter in profit. If not, we'll have to get, if we get to 6 or 8, we'll have to pressure those up as well. 2, 4, 2, 1. Last one was a primary on top on the left side, explosion on the right side. Again, 1 dice off axis, safe result. Stick with the cousin 2 set, all bets set, dice out. Now we got magic aces. 1, 1, 2. Those landed right next to the wall, hit the wall, and they came to a rest immediately. They did not hardly move at all. And that is one of the bookends. I am not playing the ATS, but that will help work towards that ATS, which is usually a harder number to hit here. Implosion away. Implosion on the left dice and single pitch away on the right dice. That is a safe result. Good morning, Mel. Again, 2, 4, 2, 1. And we're looking for 5 or 9 here if we can hit that. That's set. That's all. Yeah, we got a 4, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend weighing it in. Daddy Joe. That one, the dice, the right one kind of came to a stop, but the left one kind of skidded over to the left after it came off the wall. Again, we're looking for a 5 or 9 to get that second hit. Again, 2, 4, 2, 1. And that last one was a single pitch away and a single pitch towards us. So that's a double pitch of the dice, which is a warning sign. We got lucky that the big red was not the result. That was the opposite sides. And all but set. Hooked up. We went into the hook a bit. We got a 9. Awesome. So we got the 5, 4 hard 9 Big Daddy Mac. And that is exactly what we're hoping for. So that way we got to out of the shooter again. That's 5, 4. And we are at 2,021.29 for our bankroll. So we need another $71. So let's bring our bets down. Again, we're going to go $30 on the 6 and 8, 25 on the 5. We'll go 15 on that field. So we have 112 brought back, 95 on the table currently. Double pitch on both actually on that right die was a double, or the left die was a double pitch. The right one was an implosion. So that is a safe result. And all bets set. It's out. A little short on that. We have another 6, 4, 10. Waylon's best friend on that, and Big Ben this time. So that is going to pay out on the field. And we'll be able to pick up that 9 now with that. Again, we're going to stick on that field yet. So we have 25 on the 5, 30 on the 6 and 8, 15 on the 9. The 9 hits again, it's a double payout. At 2, 4, 2, 1 is a dice set. Last one was an explosion on the left dice, implosion on the right dice. So that was a drift left of the dice. All bet set. A little bit long on that one, but we have a 2, 4, 6. It'll be a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. And that'll be a hit on the inside. So we lose that field, but we brought back enough money now to be able to go up on that 4 for 15, 10 for 15. So now we have got 147 brought back to rack 130 on the table. We are $36 away from our goal. So let's get a couple hits here so we can get to that damn goal and get out of it. And hopefully play with profits then today. So we'll call this all bet set 2, 4, 2, 1. The last one was a primer on the left, implosion on the right. 1 dice off axis, safe result. Dice out. And we got a 1, 4, 5 truck and camper. So that should hopefully bring us to goal here. Let's see where that is when we get it entered into Crapsee. Now, the question posed to me the other day was, if I'm at the casino and I get to go between what's in my bankroll and what's on the table, do I take everything off the table and call that a session or call the day? And I usually do. Our goal is to get to 2,200 plus today. We're at 21.99, so that would be considered a success in my opinion. But I'm going to be stupid, and we're going to continue on here simply because of the show. But on the real table, I would pull my money down and call that a profit win, meeting goal, and then I would go home. But we're going to call this all bets set here, and dice out. Actually, I should have pressed my 5 up, but we're going to leave it as is for now. Here we go. And we got a hard 8 square pair. So that is our point. So we're going to be coming out looking for a new point on this shooter. And now we are $34 in the profit. So what I'm going to do is once I get a point established, we're going to take our bets down. And I'm just going to go 18 on the 6 and 8. We're going to try to spread out our bets from there. So now we are going to be playing with essentially fun money now. And fun money is considered anything over profit goal. So we met our profit goal. We will not lose any of that. We'll be coming out looking for a new point here. So we'll go 2, 4. And that last one was a single pitch away on that left die, implosion on the right die, which is a safe result for the 2V cousin 2 set. If that would have been a single pitch towards us, that would have been a warning sign. So we'll call this all bets set here and dice out. And hopefully we get past this 8:30 mark and get rid of the curse of the dice. We have a 5, 4, 9, hard 9, Big Daddy Max. So let's Mark the point of 9. And that is a repeat dice combination several times today. So we're going to take our bets down. We're going to go 18 on the 8, 18 on the 6. So that puts us at a bankroll of, if we lost everything, of $21.98, which means that we are essentially $2 shy of profit goal, and I will consider that a success. So we made go. We're not going to go below that, but we're using fun money now to continue on with our bets. So let's try to get 6 or 8 here. That would be perfect. 25 people on Crapsee. We've got 27 people on YouTube watching. They saw it. .639 center field 9. That is a Buckeye buckshot. So we hit the point. We'll be coming out looking for a new point again. So that is our second unique point for this shooter. Again, 2, 4, 2, 1 is the dice set. And let's call it all bets set. Dice out. And we have a 4-2-6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Primary on top on the right side, single pitch away on the left side. So it's marked a point of 6, and we're going to keep that $18 on the 6 and 8 for our bets. So knock on wood, it is working right now, the computer, internet. And we got to get through this next 3 minutes, and it should be good. So it is frustrating when that other stuff happens. So 2, 4, 2, 1 is a dice set. Cousin 2 set again. And we're looking hopefully for another 6 or 8 so we can get some extra money to play with, some extra fun money. And all bets set. Days out. We got 2, 5, 7. So that is a 7, ouch, which is a warning sign. Primary on, oh, that's a double pitch of the dice. So definitely a warning sign on that. But we'll be coming out here looking for a new shooter. I'm not going to be betting anymore. I made goal, so I'm at $21.98 for my bankroll, which is what my goal was, essentially $2,200. So Craig, have a great Thursday. I will hopefully see you back tomorrow. If not, have a great weekend and have some great shows coming up here. So far SOR is at 9.4, SRR is at 6.7. So let's go at least 1 or 2 more shooters here. Again, we're just gonna shoot, and I'm not gonna do any betting whatsoever anymore. We're sticking with the 2V dice set, the Cousin 2 version, which is the 2, 4, 2, 1. So all bets set. And we started off this table in the beginning of the week with $1,500 bankroll. So we're up almost $700 already just this week alone. I wish that was real money. It would come in handy. And dice out. We got a 3-3 hard, 6 to double degen. So let's mark the point of 6. Now the single pitch towards us on the left die, explosion on the right die, which is a safe result. If it would have been a single pitch away, that would have been a bad or not so safe result. But this is a safe result for the cousin 2 set. And it doesn't matter whether that would be the 2V, 3V, or cross sixes, they all respond the same way. So again, I'm not doing any betting here. The mark at a point is 6, and we'll go all bets set. Dice out. We got OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. So that usually shows up, either midnight or aces usually shows up if I hit too far into the corner. And that one did not look like it was in the corner. It just came up that way, which is not a normal result of the dice. Let's stick on 2, 4, 2, 1. And we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. Dice did split apart on us. Another double degen. Wow, the hard 6 is very popular today. So remember that we are continuing on from yesterday's show, and we have gone past that 8:30 mark, so hopefully the show continues here. We're on shooter number 6. And remember yesterday, the first shooter, I lost my my buy-in for that shooter. So we're recovering since shooter number 1. Shooter number 2, we only made a couple odd hours. Shooter number 3 made a couple of hours. Shooter 4 and 5 brought us all the way back. So we got all that money back that we lost, plus we made goal off of that. So that's not too bad. Out of 2 shooters, you actually recover your almost $100 that I had lost, plus got a $200 profit off of that. So that works out really nice. All bets set here. Dice out. 2, 4, 2, 1 is the dice set. Ooh, that left one, they both landed. The right one kind of landed top of the left one, and it just kind of hit a puttered that left one in. We got a 268, and the right one kind of took off a little bit. 268, the Duracell 8. So we'll mark the point of 8. So we've been hitting a lot of points today, a lot more than normal. I guess that could be a good sign showing that we have consistent throws today for the most part. Last move, a primary on top on the left side, single pitch towards us on the right side. So that is a single pitch of the dice. That is a safe result. And we'll call it all but set. 24 playing Crapsee, 24 people watching, 13 likes. The dice out. And we have a 4-2-6. Another Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So that is going to be a single pitch away on the left eye, primary on top on the right side. So single pitch of the dice. Good morning, Duracell. Just join in. We did make goal today, so I'm just shooting right now. I'm not doing any betting whatsoever, so just working on the shot. And we'll call this all bet set. Yes, Ooh, high bounce. That left one bounced up about halfway, but that right one bounced almost to the top of the table. 617. Ouch. So that was a little bit shorter of a roll than what we have been doing. Yeah, we made it past that 8:30 time period, so we should be good to go here. We're going to go for at least one or two more shooters here. We'll see how they go. I know that John should be doing his show again today. Congratulations goes out to John. I guess he found a house and they're going to be putting a mortgage payment down on it and sign the papers here coming up pretty soon. So congratulations to John. All bets set. Let's go dice out. Looking for a new point. This is shooter number 7 between yesterday and today. Dice out. 628. That is the Duracell 8. And he just joined in saying, go out, support free live content, give that thumbs up. So it's marked a point of 8. And the last one was an explosion of the left die primary on top on the right side. One dice off access, safe results. And all bets set. A little bit long, a little bit to the right. Ace deuce, Alfredo sauce, 213, craps. We haven't thrown a lot of those at all. It's only 2 out of 55 throws. So a little bit under expected. Looking at the roll distribution on Crapsee, remember we started this table this week already, and we're way below on the big reds. We're way above on the 6, 8s, 9s, and 4s. The rest of them are kind of about what they should be on the rest of the numbers. So 2, 4, 2, 1 is the dice set. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. Four, 5, 9, the hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. And that right die almost got to the back wall. Not quite. They're going to say, shooter, hit the back wall with both dice, please. And I'll be like, I tried. And I'll keep on doing the same. Usually I just tell them I'm getting weak in my old age. And they just kind of look at me and roll their eyes when I say that. 2, 4, 2, 1 is the dice set. The last one is a single pitch away on the left side, double pitch on the right side, single pitch of the dice. To the gym for you, shooter, says Joe. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys know, but I used to be in the health and fitness industry. I have a sports management degree from college. It's a 5-year degree from the University of Wisconsin La Crosse. And I actually owned a health club for about 4 years, about 3 years. And I worked in the health and fitness industry for over 20 years, doing sales and marketing, personal training, all those different things. And with 2-2 hard for the Ian Double Deuce. 2-2, let's go on a cruise with Brian, Holy Roller. Oops. And then in what year was that? 1993, I think it was. I actually was a competitive bodybuilder, and I took second place in the Mr. Wisconsin that year. So that's a little interesting fun fact about Big Joe. And we'll call this all bet set here. That was a primary on top on both sides. Nice. 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce once again. And primary on top on that left side. That would be a single pitch away on the right side. Single pitch of the dice, safe result. Come on, mouse, work on Crapsee, please. There you go. And let's go all bet set. Dice out. And we got a 4-3-7. Ouch. So let's go one more shooter here. And that's a single pitch away in that left die with an explosion on the right die, which is that warning sign. So we had 2 rolls of 6 there. So let's see if we can get a little bit longer of a roll this time before we close the show out. 2-4-2-1. Or stick with the 2V dice set. Again, if you're new to the program, the goal of the black belt level is to go through 2,000 throws of the 3V, which we've already completed, 2,000 throws of the 2V, 2,000 throws of the cross sixes, and then we'll do 4,000 rolls of a rhythm rolling style going in between, interchangeably between the 2V, 3V, and cross sixes. The goal of the black belt is not only to learn how to throw those 3 sets, but also to interpret it real time at the craps table. And if you guys look at the bottom of the screen there, I have what each dice is doing depending on the dice set that I use and the result that shows. And that is compliments of 10 Minutes with Coach Joe. He helped design that for me. It was my rules and suggestions. It was his computer programming knowledge to help me put that together. So that was very, very, very nice of him. 2-4-2-1, dice out. 2-4-6, Kevin the Carpenter 2x4, so let's mark the point of 6. That's a primary on top on that left side and a implosion on that right side. So we got 1 dice off axis. Good morning, Danny. Puck off joining in. 2-4-2-1. And again, I'm not doing any betting here. I already made goal for the day. So we're just practicing our shooting. This is a continuation from yesterday. Yesterday we got abruptly ended at about 8:32, I think it was, or something like that. My computer shut down. Both my computers, internet shut down. My cameras, which are basically 3 phones that are on Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, those all shut down. And I was frustrated. They saw it. 1-3-4. That is the Big Joe from Raps Master Journey. So 1-3-4, and that gives us An explosion of the left die, explosion of the right die, which is a drift right of the dice. So girlfriend CMJ is wanting to play craps, learn how to play craps, and the betting style that I'm using right now, this 5, 6, 8, and 9 progression, and then coming back down into the iron cross for a couple hits, is a great strategy. And I have it set up now for a corporation or a partner betting now. And they could very easily do that where, let's say the one person plays just the 6 and 8, and then the other one will play the 5, 9, and then when you get to the field, they'll play the field and the 4 and 10 as well. Good morning, John. And then I have it set up. It's actually pretty cool, and I will hopefully put that into a video sometime in the future to explain how that works and how you can actually break it out into a corporation type style play. So we have a ace deuce Alfredo sauce. 1, 2, 3 craps. John, I sent the text over to you yesterday. I don't know if you got that at all. And if you do, you need to start responding to them. It's usually a delayed response. 2, 4, 2, 1. But John is looking for, he's trying to finalize the plans for the Crafts for the Cure. Make sure you watch his show. Good morning, Dan. Make sure you watch his coffee run show, and he usually gives a daily update about the Crafts for the Cure event coming up here in October. You do suck at responding a bit. Oh my God. But it's coming up in October, so he's trying to get all the plans finalized, and then he's assembling different committees. Days out. And he's trying to come up with ideas for fun things to do. 3, 2, 5, Justice 5. Fun things to do during the event that'll help raise money for veterans moving forward this year, which is the same charity as what we used last year and successfully raised quite a bit of money for them. Yeah, so we're going to do the same hopefully this year. I know that he's going to be doing a little bit less with the prizes this year, or auction items this year, is what he did last year. So he's going to have less options but better quality. I think he's going to have something from Brian from Holy Roller. He's obviously going to have the throwing station from me. And I think he's going to do some, I don't know if it's something with heavy or dice coach or something like that. So he's going to have some pretty cool things. We'll go all bet set. But then he's also trying to hook up with a casino this year. So we can see if the casino can help contribute to the donations along with players at a table. That's all. So make sure you check out his show, and you can actually see how he's trying to plan that and trying to go forward. And we got 3, 4, 7. So that's going to be the end of the rolls here for us for today. Again, a little sloppy towards the end here. Pretty much average rolls, but let's go through our statistics. Remember, these statistics are yesterday's and today's results. Yesterday we abruptly got cut off towards the end, or halfway through our show, but we had 3 decent rolls. We had a 9, 12, and a 13. The rest of them were pretty much average at best. But we ended up with an SOR of 8.0 and SRR of 6.4. Strong number was the 6 and the 9. Box numbers, inside numbers, 4s and 10s are right around that expected area. Come out 7s were way low, horns are low, fields are expected, and hardways a little bit high. Today, in fact, we hit quite a few of those double D-gens. These are our dice statistics, and this is through the for black belt through the end of Tuesday. And we had 2,728 throws during that time period, and 9.84 SOR, 6.58 SRR, and BSR must be a mistake. because I know it's not a 16. It's like a 6 point something or another. It's like around 6.8. I'll have to fix that mistake there. I don't know how that came up like that. Um, oh my God, I must have punched in the wrong number somewhere. But anyhow, we'll get that fixed for tomorrow, so that way it'll be an accurate report out. Text today's Dr. Dan says, yes, you do, John. But hey, guys, thanks for joining in today. I hope that you guys do come back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, end of the week. But in about 10 to 15 minutes, John should be going live with this daily paycheck. So make sure you check him out on Casino Gaming TV, followed up by his coffee run. But my name is Joe. This is my Crapsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody, I hope you have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.